everybody. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host. And as always, we're here because it's about getting you into the positive zone. So whether you need information about your family, your friends, your health, your finances, whatever it takes, put that pep in your step. That's what we're here for. So I want to give a shout out of love to my crew. Woot in the house. We have Phyllis Sterneman. Thank you, Phyllis. We have Michael Peters, Rebecca Farina, Jason Hodge, Michaela Chamberlain, Daniel DiNatale, Justin Sam, and all the invisible entourage that comes along with all of us. I mean, it's a full house here tonight. I'm really excited that even though it's Mercury retrograde, we're barreling through all the technical difficulties, and you know what? That's what love does. It gets through everything and anything. So if you're watching live, you can call me on the studio line, which is 516-629-3715 or 3705. That was definitely Mercury retrograde. I got the numbers confused for a second. Communications, they get a little snafu. It's okay, we roll with it. You can also shoot me an email at gracegrella@gmail.com if you'd like to be here live and personal and in person and get your good news with me here on camera. We'll make it happen for you. Right now, I know we've got Linda on the line. Lovely Linda, are you there? Hello?
Hello, Grace.
Linda Manning, how are you, darling?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just ducky gorgeous. You know, you have a little southern belle thing going on with your voice, Linda.
Well, that's because I'm down south now, darling, and I have to pick it up just to belong to the people down there.
Very smart woman. And you're a Gemini, you know. Geminis know how to blend in.
Absolutely. We know how to just go which side of the coin and make sure everyone's happy with it.
Yeah, amen, hallelujah, and the angels sing. Well, you're one of God's angels, and I know and love you. And Bob, it's all about your husband, Bob.
Well, we all know about that.
Yeah, tell him I'm throwing him some really good energy and love. And Marilyn, I've been sending up prayers for her.
Oh, I promise I will let her know.
Okay, good. And I have to tell you this true story. Linda and I, she took me to the Irish Coffee Pub for my birthday recently. And we had a lovely chat, and it was just all sorts of nice things. And she was telling me about her, Marilyn's considered your aunt, correct?
Correct.
Bob's aunt, but your aunt, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And my best friend.
And yeah, BFF. And her health and this and that. And a while ago, Marilyn had given me a relic of St. Teresa, the little flower, and the Carmelite nun, and for healing. And it's healed a lot of people. And I had brought it with me to lunch when I was going to see Linda because I knew she needed it back. Sometimes you lend it out and it finds its way back to you. And so I gave this to you. And did you? I know you already gave it to Marilyn, right?
Correct, I did.
Okay. And this is the wild thing. My sisters and my niece are in Ireland, and they messaged me as I'm saying a rosary for Marilyn's healing. They messaged me a picture of St. Teresa. And I'm not lying. I have it right here on my phone. I could show it to the camera. But it's just a sign. You tell her this for me and tell her it's a sign. You know me and signs. I need more than are on the LIE. Okay?
Absolutely.
So, all right. So please tell her for me, Linda, that St. Teresa's going to heal her, and she's going to be fine.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. You and your lovely family, definitely angels on this planet, and I'm blessed to know you, darling. I'm blessed to know you.
Oh, thank you, Grace.
Yeah.
As it goes for you as well.
Okay, now what can I do for you? You got a question for me?
Yes, my lady. I was just checking in to see about my artistic career.
Well, you have so many talents, like all Geminis that I know and love. You're so multifaceted. You can do it all. And that's a brilliant thing. And so it's just a matter of where you want to focus, babe. I think that your creative juices are really calling to you to either paint, get into watercolor, and nature. They're showing me nature, and almost as if that you could use this as illustrations for your book. Because,
Oh, okay.
all right, and something about a children's book that you're going to do.
I was just thinking about that. Well, obviously I shouldn't say I can't believe, but yes,
yeah.
definitely I've got something in mind with regard to teaching children going forward about respect for the earth.
There you go, babe. So it's about, and that's why they showed me nature and scenes of nature and the earth and then the children's book. It's all just, and it's all coming back to me now, as Celine Dion would sing. So it's that's their green light to you, honey.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I've been thinking seriously about it and putting some thoughts together, and I guess that's the reason why I was connecting with you to see was I going down the right path with that.
Yeah. Well, I think that it's always when we're ready for it, babe, and now you're ready for it, and the way is
Great.
clear. And besides, it's time. It's your time. You've been so good and so loving and so giving to so many for so long that it's time for you to replenish, restore, and do what brings you happiness, and that's going to bring you a lot of happiness.
Oh, thank you. I'm hoping it's going to be something very productive for adults to realize that they have to teach children to care for the earth.
Absolutely. And they'll all tell you, all the publishers, that when you're writing a children's book, you're really writing it for the parents, because it's the parents
Yes.
that are going to buy it and read it to them, right?
That is correct.
So,
yes.
and
Really
I
to
see,
teach
you know what I
parents.
see? Oh, they're also showing me that you're going to do something practical, God bless your soul, and you're going to put a mustard seed, or it's going to have something spiritual connected to it. Like on the inside of the book is a little packet of seeds or something.
All right, now you're really getting into my brain. Okay.
Okay, so that it's like watch it grow, and it's an interactive kind of a thing, and it's going to be brilliant because you are, 100%.
Oh, thank you, Grace. I really appreciate
Anything
that.
else, babe, before we wrap it up?
Just one quick question. Bob is sending his love to you, and anything that you might have to say to Robert from his loved ones on the other
From above
side.
with love? Well, there's a whole conga line, all right?
Okay.
Not just one. I do feel that there's something to do with. Did Bob ever have an Uncle Richard? Or somebody that married?
No, recently crossed.
Who?
An uncle that recently crossed. He does not have any uncles on this side.
Okay. He has an uncle that recently crossed, correct?
Correct.
Okay. This is who's coming through for him right now, and I keep hearing the name Richard. So somehow connected to this uncle that just crossed is the name Richard. So
Richard.
I don't know how to interpret this, Linda. I don't know if his uncle's telling me to say that name because somebody that's still alive is going to contact him and mention him, and that's how he's going to know it's true. Because you know me, I always ask for proof.
No, I know.
Okay, so I think this is going to be your husband's proof of it. That, he's good, he's, happy, all's well. It's him checking in, and he's got his eye on him, especially when he's on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Did this uncle love the water and love boating?
Yes.
Okay. So he's connecting with that and showing me that, and that he said, now, was he cremated?
Yes.
Bingo! Okay, now he's showing me the boat and the ashes, the cremated ashes, and he says, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. He wants Bob to take some of his ashes and bring it out on the bay and scatter them.
Okay.
I don't
like
know if that's
that.
possible, but there you go. He said,
it is possible, definitely.
okay. This is his request, and he says that he's giving strength, and he's very grateful to Bob because Bob's always been very good to the family. That's what he just said. And he said when Bob, in all, nobody would fault him if he said, talk to the hand and walked away. Bob didn't do that. Bob might have not talked to them all the time, but in a time of need, he was there or was very supportive. This uncle is singing Bob's praises is the bottom line.
Oh,
Okay. And that there is going to be, tell Bob that he will come to him, there will be a visitation. He's going to have a dream of him. But it's not really a dream, it's a visitation.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sweetie, I love you, and give my love to everybody.
I promise.
Oh, and please tell Marilyn about the sign from St. Therese, okay?
I promise I will, definitely. And thank you so much. I appreciate your time spent with me. Love your show, and
thank you. Mercury retrograde, and that's it. Okay, and thanks for calling in, Linda. Lots of love. I have a lovely guest I have to get to now before she says, well, I've been patient long enough, Grace. When are you going to get to me? Okay.
Not at all.
All right, so thanks for calling in, Linda.
thank you, Grace.
Have a good one, babe.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, honey. Don't you just love it?
Yeah, she was sweet.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. And as are you, my darling.
Well, thank you.
Scorpio, genuflect. In the house. I'm so excited. So, now, you know how this goes. I'm just going to talk a mile a minute
Okay, great.
and give you the info as it's coming through, and we'll, have the specific question and answer time for you. But you're so gifted yourself. It's that you really don't want people draining your energy. So you keep it to yourself. You play your cards close to the vest, right?
Well, that's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
It's a learning lesson that I recently learned.
Yeah. And because so many times, honey, you've been drained dry, the angels are saying, it's like, whoa, I don't have another ounce to give. All right?
Yes, you're right.
And they're saying now it's your time, and there's something to do with a Steve or a Steven. Who is this to you?
That's my nephew who passed away in 2004.
Okay, so Steven is your nephew who passed away in 2004. He's with you, okay, constantly.
Oh, wonderful.
And was this cancer related?
No.
I see like his lungs shutting down.
Well, it was an accidental overdose, so his organs,
Oh,
I'm
they
assuming.
did shut down.
Yes.
Okay. Because it's almost like what he's showing me, it's that kind of thing where it just filled up with fluid and boom, everything shut down.
Yes.
So I guess maybe that's what happens with an overdose. Okay. And he said he's singing the Justin Bieber song, I'm Sorry, to me, to sing to you. That he's to tell everybody that this wasn't something that he planned. It wasn't suicide or anything like that.
No, we understand.
Yeah, and he said he is sorry, and he's making up for it now because he gets to be everybody's guardian angel.
Oh, wonderful.
So
Glad
he
to hear
said,
that.
being around all his family and loved ones, now he says, I tell them I can be more helpful to them where I am than where I was. He says, because where I was, it was all about my fix. He says, now my fix is love.
Oh, that's
Now
so
my
great.
fix is giving back to everybody who's been there for me.
That's so tremendous. It's
Yeah.
so great to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, so he wants you to know that he's with you.
Yes, we love him so.
Yeah, and he loves you right back, okay, a lot. He also keeps talking about something to do with a Dave or a David, either that he knew or was friends with him or friendly with him. This is somebody that's going to outreach to you, and this is going to be your proof, honey, that he's coming through and this is on point, and is going to mention him, and he's orchestrating that too. He's taking credit for that. He's orchestrating that
Okay, I'll
for
be
you.
waiting.
Yeah. He also said that you need a little vacation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He said, you've been so uptight. He shows me like a clock that's overwound. And he said, you need to chillax a little bit. And there is going to be vacay, sway energy opportunity. It's going to come up for you in June.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Long weekend kind of a deal. And it looks like a road trip, all right? And you're going down south, and it looks like Virginia Beach or Myrtle Beach or something.
Oh, great.
So I don't know if you've ever been, but you're going to have a really good time.
Oh, I always do.
Okay. Yeah, well, you want to party. Hello. Okay. And on that note, maybe we can give some potty information to our caller. Caller, are you there? Margaret? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, is this Margaret?
Yes, it is. Hi, Grace.
Hey, honey, how can I help you tonight?
Just wondering if you can tell me anything in regards to either love or career.
Love or career?
Yeah, or whatever is coming through is fine.
Okay. Well, they're saying that, Phyllis, can you not talk so loud? I'm sorry, throwing me off. Okay, Margaret, can you tell me once again, when's your birthday, honey?
March 23rd?
Okay, so you're an Aries.
Yes.
Okay, and so all Aries are about love. Okay, so let's go for love before we go for money.
Okay.
Okay, for real now. I mean, for real, girlfriend. Go for the love and then worry about the money. There's something to do with a reunion, a blast from the past, somebody coming back into your life that you haven't seen in a while, like maybe 3 to 5 years. Now, but I see a wedding band. Are you currently married?
No.
Okay, I'm seeing a wedding band.
Really?
So this could be somebody that you were in love with or that you were serious with 3 to 5 years ago that comes back and wants to get serious with you, and I'm seeing a wedding band. Okay.
Interesting.
There's also something to do with a new introduction, a Tom or Thomas. Do you have a thing for men in uniform? Do you like date police officers or firefighters or guys who wear uniforms? The military? I'm seeing a man in uniform, so I don't know what that means.
Okay.
All right? So I don't want to mess this up on you. They're showing me a new man, and they showed me a uniform. So I don't know if that's his career path or that's how you meet him, you know, at a parade, and he's marching in a parade or something. But there's somebody new that's coming into your life over the summer.
Okay.
In specific in the month of July. So go to all the 4th of July parades.
Okay.
Okay. Why do I see 2 children around you? Are there? Do you have a niece and a nephew that you love like they're your kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And there's so much joy, either that you're taking them to an adventure park, Adventureland, Walt Disney World. I'm seeing rides and having a really good time, and you're more of a kid than they are. Okay?
Okay.
You're going to get married, honey. They keep showing me this wedding band.
Wow.
Remember, you are the prize, may the best man win. That there's going to be 2 viable options of men that you're really going to be in love with, that you'd say, oh boy, now what do I do, you know?
Oh, wow.
But they're telling me, trust your heart. It's not going to lead you astray. It's going to tell you the right choice.
Okay.
And that you're going to get married the spring of next year. And I know that sounds crazy to you now, but it won't shortly. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And there was a song, "What a Difference a Day Makes," 24 Little Hours. All right. Dana Washington, brilliant song.
Yes, I know that song.
Okay. Well, see, they're keying right into your musical thing here. So you're going to be a Sadie married lady, as Barbra Streisand said in Funny Girl. And so far as career is concerned, are you self-employed right now?
Am I self-employed? No.
They're showing me an incorporation seal. When they show me this, it generally denotes that within 3 to 6 month time frame, somehow you're going to either be a consultant, incorporate yourself as your own business, a business you might do on the side. But there's definitely you being your own boss.
That sounds great.
So there's good news. This year is going to be about love and money, honey.
Oh,
But the love's going to come first.
Okay.
All right? So enjoy that. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for calling in, honey. And let me know. Shoot me
I
an
will.
email.
Thanks so much, Grace. Have
Okay.
a great night.
You too, babe. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Oh, don't you just love this stuff? Okay.
It's good news.
And good news for everybody, and especially for you, darling, who you've been waiting and waiting, like a lady in waiting here, like your royalty, a lady in waiting. And it's finally arriving for you.
Oh, good. It's wonderful.
And yes, it is. So congratulations in advance. Now, there's something to do with, why are they showing me a new car?
Really?
Yeah, around your birthday time,
Yes.
a brand new car, and you being, but it's like, woo woo, zoom zoom. It's something you really want. It's not a practical thing, it's a sexy thing.
Well, I'm just paying off my Infinity after 5 years after the summer.
Oh.
So that'll be perfect timing.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect timing, and you're going to get something sporty and sexy.
Wow.
So congratulations on that. Also, they said that there's, you really should have been a counselor, a psychologist, right? Everybody tells you their troubles,
Yes.
right? So it's just, well, it's part of your gift, honey. It's non-refundable, trust me. I tried giving mine away too. Giving it back, it just doesn't work. But they want me to focus in on your specific questions because they want you to be happy, and I want you to be happy. So what was important
Well, will there be a love interest coming?
in your life
Yeah.
this year? Yes, definitely this year. Now Earth, Wind, and Fire is singing the song September in my head. All right? Do you remember?
Well, a lot of things happening in the fall.
Yeah, the fall, well, it's a lovely time.
I do. I love it.
Yeah, and very invigorating in that crisp, in this,
Leaves are falling,
yeah,
autumn
it's
leaves.
beautiful. So, all righty then. September, through an introduction, and it seems as if there's either this is a conference, a workshop, something that you're going to attend that in a subject matter that you're just really drawn to or really interested in. And the imagery they give me is like you and a friend, and it's being held in a hotel. I don't know if it's in the city or not. I don't think it's a Javits Center. It's more like a Marriott or a Hilton, like that kind of a lobby look to me in my head. But it's like that's where it's being held.
Okay.
And
So I guess I have to go to all those events.
in September. Whether it's a book signing of somebody that you're really into the subject matter that they wrote about, or them, or whatever this is,
All right.
September.
Okay.
And that's how the introduction is going to happen for you. And as a Scorpio, you're so intuitive, and you know that the eyes are the windows of the soul. And all you have to do is look into somebody's eyes, and you know whether or not it's going to work, it's not going to work, that whole thing.
Pretty quickly, yes.
Yeah. So talk about
That saves a lot of time.
speed dating.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Woo! On I don't know, on speed dating on speed. You can name that date in 2 seconds flat.
I sure can.
Yeah. All right. So and trust your instincts, and you do, and that's good. Now, who's Roger to you?
I don't really know a Roger.
You will. So somebody by the name of Roger is going to be coming in, right? Nice guy. He's about 6'2", athletic kind of a build, finances, numbers, figures, finance. That's what he does career. And I keep hearing Otis Redding saying, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. So it's something about being by the water, either a restaurant on the water or somebody invites you on their boat or something like that.
Wow, I love the water.
And that's how you're going to meet him. Okay?
Great.
So you're going to have options, you're going to have choices, right? And what I love about you is that you're a strong Scorpio, and you know you deserve the best. So, amen, hallelujah, and the angels sing. I don't even have to give you the pep talk.
No, thanks, Grace.
Awesome. And they said something about a really sweet surprise where somebody's going to call you up and say, hey, why don't we go into the city and see a show together? So a Broadway show, something along those lines, and you're going to get that in 3 weeks, I'm hearing.
Wow,
Okay.
sounds good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
It's
good.
all good.
And any specific questions? Because we got to wrap up.
Okay, my daughters, will they be?
Do you have 3 daughters?
I have 2 daughters.
All right. Was there a 3rd pregnancy?
Yes.
Okay, you know that was a girl as well, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah, the angels are saying yeah, because they say all of your daughters, and they showed me 3 daughters.
Wow.
Okay, let's address the living here. She wants to know about the living, and just give me first names and birthdays.
Lisa, January 6th.
Capricorn, she's brilliant. And the others?
Sandy, June 15th.
And the Gemini. Don't you go away. I don't know where time goes to. We're in the time warp here. It just flies by. I will continue with you. But for everybody watching, thanks so much for tuning in so I can tune in to you. And the next live show is going to be Thursday, May 26th. You can call in live or shoot me an email at gracegrella@gmail.com, and we'll get the info to you. Lots of love, good energy, and hang tight through the retrograde season here that we're going through. It's all good. Take care. Let's get back to your girls.